Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome, thanks for tuning in. I'm in North Carolina, New London, basically in outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina. Nice day, peaceful, high 60s, cloudy, just how I like it. Don't like it to be too hot, this is about as good as it gets. Well, today I wanted to talk to all of you about something I haven't talked in a while, and that is prepping. Yeah, prepping, we've all been prepping on and off, some more, some less. I've been prepping for the past 15 years, ever since my son was born. I started to prep, and he is now 14 and a half, so yeah, maybe 15 years I've been prepping pretty seriously. And let me just show you quickly my truck and how I prepped in my truck. Alright, this is my bed, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes with provision. It's on my bed, but each night I move these boxes over to the passenger side. Right now there's 2 tarps on the passenger side because that's where I keep them. Sometimes, I used to keep them on the bed, but then I have big loads and I need to move them, and I almost never use them. This is just for in case I ever have a tarp load. So I permanently keep them now here on the passenger side, and I move all these boxes on top of these tarps for the night, and then in the morning back. A little bit of work, not a lot really, just 3 minutes, but all this provision is mainly in these boxes thanks to my mom. Shout out to my mom. She prepared all these things for me, honestly. I have a bunch of preps at home, but the stuff you see in my truck, that's her. And then I have here a bunch of water down below. I have a fridge here that's also full of food. And then second bunk bed is full of clothes, extra blankets. I probably don't need all this for the summertime. I probably should move some of it, to clear the room, although I'm traveling alone, so it doesn't really matter. But I have everything in here. Lots of clothes, lots of blankets, warm clothes, cool clothes, everything and anything you could wish for, So anyway, this is how I am in my truck, and I think I'm prepped pretty good as far as being on the road. And again, all those boxes, that's shout out to my mom. That's credit to her. But not many of you are on the road like I am. And I have more stuff in outdoor storage. Everything for truck related, oils, antifreezes, all kinds of additives, all kinds of chemicals, anything and everything for the truck that I can think of. But what about home? You need to be prepared for possible hard times at home. And hard times now are at our door, I think. With all the wars, with all the pandemics, with all the BS that's going on, I noticed most people stop talking about preparedness because everybody is busy thinking what's gonna happen next. And I also think that's probably part of the plan too. So people are less prepared, you know. All the media is exploding with all this crazy news. And the crazier they are, the better it is, you know. And I think now, with all these tariffs, not just cars or dolls or pencils are gonna get more expensive. Food will get more expensive as well. Because why not? I'm sure it will, you know. They're gonna say cars are more expensive and we need to deliver your food to your stores in these trucks and cars that cost more money, therefore food is going up. I mean, we already know, all of us, how expensive eggs are, and this is just eggs. My plan, you know, I just got a load from North Carolina going back to Oregon. As soon as I get home, I wanna hit Costco and get some more basics, you know, big bags of rice, chicken in the cans, you know, all the canned meat. Too bad Costco, at least not in Oregon, in Portland area, doesn't sell any more canned beef, and the one from Walmart doesn't really taste that good. Although bad tasting beef is better than no beef. It certainly beats the heck out of eating possibly insects, at least in my opinion. So yeah, I wanna do some more prep, and everything is just basics. Everything edible, everything that I actually eat, you know. In my preps, I don't buy nothing that I don't eat. Because some people have mentality of, oh, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, probably, but why not get something that you like? Additionally, in case it doesn't hit the fan yet, you gotta rotate your stock, which means you need to eat what you have and put fresh stuff on the shelf. So I think that's important. That's an important piece of prepping. Buy actual stuff that you eat. But I'm more than certain it's probably gonna hit really soon, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do some more prepping. I'm gonna, you know, get some basics, you know, rice, beans, canned meats, tuna, canned salmon, everything in the cans, because that can stay on shelf for years. Don't forget stuff like, you know, ketchup, mustard, mayo, you know. Of course, mayonnaise expires quite quickly. However, I did testing on this channel. There's a video, if you want, look it up. And it's called Expired Mayo. How does it taste? And I forgot now at this moment how many years it was past expiration date, but it tasted normal. And I know some people say, oh, it's dangerous, mayonnaise, you know, it can make you sick. Yeah, of course it can. But I actually started this channel testing and tasting expired things, expired foods. And so, speaking of mayonnaise, there is a video where I actually show you expired, you know, jar of mayonnaise, show you the date, and I open it before your eyes and I actually taste it, and it was actually okay. You just need to make sure you store everything properly. Cool place, like pantry is the best, you know. Or if your garage doesn't get too hot in the summer, probably okay place to store. But pantry is the best because temperature stays pretty much same year round. So do what you can, in my opinion. You know, I don't mean to sound like broken record, because so much has been talked about prepping on internet, over the past 15-20 years. It's not even funny, but I think people kind of fell away from it because all this crap like wars, what's gonna happen tomorrow, is it gonna be third world war, is it gonna be another pandemic, which I also think is gonna be, which I hope it doesn't, but high chance it will be. And you know, we need to be prepared for all that, for shortages and for high prices. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Don't forget to share this video if you find any use out of it, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Take care. God bless.